Hey y'all, so before I get this video started, let me give a quick shout out. These were the first 3 comments in my last video. If you want to be featured in my next video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and come show me some love when I drop a new video. What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you're notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, it's time to do my paycheck to paycheck budget for the second paycheck of my, what month is it? March budget, sorry. I am a PRN psych nurse who works 25 hours a week. So I'm not sure what happened to my paper because my planner has been sitting inside of this little recording box since I did the budget yesterday. I think I recorded my YouTube paycheck yesterday. I don't know what this is, so I'm sorry it looks gross, but I have no idea. So I got paid $1166.38, but of course before we actually start this budget, we have to reconcile the previous budget down here. So let's start off at the top. So my Amazon Prime membership was not $119. I live in a state where you get charged taxes on the membership. Don't ask me why. So I was over budget by $5.03. And actually, now that I think about it, I am going to go ahead and put it here. So I'm going to actually put 124.03. But it's kind of hard to tell because you don't know what the tax rate is going to be next year, but at least I'll know it's not like just the 119 anymore. Okay, so car insurance was $129.66, and then my travel membership is actually going to end up coming out of the next budget as an unbudgeted fixed expense because my card declined. I forgot I got a new debit card. I paid pretty much all of my variable expenses and even some of my fixed expenses with my credit card just to get the Southwest points, and I totally forgot about this particular membership. So I ended up going ahead and updating my card, and at first it said it wasn't going to charge me until the following month's membership, but then I just checked my bank account and it's actually pending right now as of the 26th, so that's fine. So as far as fixed expenses go, what I budgeted was $278.66, and I was over budget $503, but then I was under budget for $30, which means that my fixed expenses ended up being $253.69. Okay, so let's quickly go to the expense tracker to figure out the variable expenses. So I've already calculated all of my category balances. At this point, I'm just going to figure out how much of my budget I have left over out of the $1,230 so that I can see how much I spent so far halfway through the month. So groceries, I still have $76.65. If you guys missed, I did the grocery haul at the beginning of this month. It was my quarantine budget or quarantine grocery haul, and I basically bought my groceries for the entire month just in case we went on lockdown and all of that. So next is personal household. I still have $66.57. Miscellaneous, I still have $124. Restaurants, I still have $106.62. Supplements, I still have $821. I bought all of my supplements for this month. Business, I still have $170.49. Gas, I still have the whole $80. I'll probably fill up by the end of this week. And then shopping, I still have $46.10, which means that I still have, I'm gonna put it down here. So I still have $678.64. And if I subtract the $1,230 that I started off with at the beginning of the month, that means I spent a whopping $551.36. And I did make a $675.39 payment on my credit card, which basically was this amount plus the $124.03 from Amazon Prime. So let's get back to the budget here. And I'm into the variable expense part. So the total again that I spent was $551.36, which if I subtract the $615 that I budgeted, I was under budget a total of $63.64. As far as savings go, if you guys remember, I did not save any money. I put my savings allocation, which was $119.67, into my investment accounts. Probably next week I'll give you guys an update on my investment accounts because it's actually doing pretty good. So fixed expenses was $253.69. This is my reconciliation part. I'm basically reconciling my checking account to make sure my checking account balance is what it should be. Variable was $551.36, and then I put $119.67 in my investment account. So $51.72.32, which my beginning balance at the very beginning of every single budget is always $4,000. I had $1172.32 in income, which gave me the $51.72.32. Now I'm going to subtract fixed minus variable minus what I sent to my investment account. So my ending balance at the end of this budget was $42.47.60, which was a little bit more than what I projected because I spent a little bit less than what I projected to spend. So let's go ahead and get into the new budget here. And the budget that we are going to be going off of, sorry I keep flipping back and forth, is going to be this one here. I did earn at least $1166.38. So we're going to have the stock club come out this paycheck, rent of $300, which probably is not going to start just yet, health insurance of $165.22, dental insurance of $954, and then I have the budget of $615. And then like I said, that travel membership is going to be an unbudgeted fixed expense here because I didn't budget for it to come out of this particular budget. So that will be in the unbudgeted category for this budget. All right, so let's get to it. So the first fixed expense that I have is the stock club. It almost looks like grease, but I don't know what it could have been. I don't know. The due date is on 3/29, and that is going to be $20. Then I have rent, which would be due on 4/1, but again, I don't think that's going to start just yet. So $300. Health insurance is also due on the 1st, and that is $165.22. And then I have dental insurance that is due on the 1st, and that is $954. And then we're gonna have the unbudgeted category. So even though I know that travel membership is gonna come out of this budget, I can't put it in this budget because I like to do it based off whatever I said in my monthly paycheck to paycheck budget before I got paid. So there's nothing there. All right, let's go ahead and total this up. 2,300, 165.22, and 954. So my total for fixed expenses for this budget is $494.67. So remaining out of this paycheck is going to be $671.62. As far as variable expenses go, the only thing I have again is just my budgeted expenses, gas, groceries, all of that. And that is $615, which I should not spend anywhere close to that considering I've already spent everything I need for groceries. I think the only thing I need to buy right now is some coconut oil, and I think that's about it. And then we have unbudgeted. So the total is $615. I think this particular paycheck, by the time I put money in savings and in my investment account, I think it's going to show a negative, like a negative balance. But because I do have $200-something left over from the last paycheck, it ends up working out. Okay, so we were left with $671.62. I'm going to subtract the $615. Yeah. So remaining is $56.62. So let's get into savings, and I'm just gonna go ahead and write everything out first. So I will be putting money in my miscellaneous / investment sinking fund, and that will be today. What's today? 26. Yeah, 26. I'm gonna put money into my car sinking fund, my travel sinking fund, which is really important because I just took like $900, almost $1,000 out of there this month to pay for me and my sister's flight to Mexico in September for my cousin's bachelorette party. My sister's gonna pay me half of it back, so I'm not worried about that, but I still want to replenish that because of course I took money out of it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and write in my investments. Actually, let's do this in a, do I have a different color in here? I do. Let's do this in a different color. Or I could, yeah, let's do this in a different color. Actually, I think that color is out. I'll do it in this pink color instead. I can't tell if this is out or because of this like grease stain stuff. Because this pen should not be out. Alright, yeah, I think it was just, maybe it's just kind of like heavy in the area or something. I don't know. And then, of course, because we are at the end of this budget for the particular month, I do reconcile my account down, and that reconciliation will end up happening on the 7th of the month. So, last little part of this, going to my allocations page. So Paycheck 3, and actually that's Paycheck 2. Okay, so my check was $1166.38. My allocation percentages for this month is 70-30, so 70% will stay in my checking to continue or finish covering my fixed and variable expenses for the month. Let's get back to my calculator. 1166.38 times 0.7, so 816.46 is going to stay in my checking. And how do I want to do this? Because I've been putting my investment stuff over here. I need a piece of paper. Okay, so 1166.38 minus the 816.46, and typically I just put whatever's left in savings, but because I'm still in the process of funding my investment account for this month, I do need this extra sheet of paper. So $349.92 is what I have left over out of this check. As you guys know, if you don't know, let me show ya. I wanted to put $300 in my investment account this month, and my priority was funding that first before I start putting money into my sinking funds. And I already have started to put money in there, so let me see how much of a balance I have left to put in there, and then the rest will go to savings. So I already put this amount in my investment account, and then I put another $63.34 out of my YouTube income. So 300 minus 119.67 minus 63.34 leaves me with 116.99 to put in my investment account. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I already put that in there. Let me see. I'm almost certain that I did. Pretty sure. Yeah, so I put this in there on, oh, maybe I didn't. I lied. No, I didn't. I was thinking of the 119. Okay, so out of my savings allocation for this paycheck, $116.99 is going to be taken out to put into my investment account. So $349.92 minus the $116.99. So I have $232.93 left over. And I'm going to show you guys how I plan to divvy that up. So $232.93, $116.99 went there. $116.99. Okay, so out of this $232.93, I like to do 50% of that into my miscellaneous / investment sinking fund. So that's going to give me $116.40. I'm going to do 47 because I need the remaining balance to be an even number because I'm going to split that in half. So $232.93 minus the $116.47. This is what I have left over, and I'm going to split half into each of those other sinking funds. The car sinking fund, and then the travel sinking fund. And I'm going to send that off today. So we have miscellaneous is $116.47. Car is $58.23. Then we have $58.23. And then the last thing I need to do is figure out about how much I have left over after all of this at the end of the month to reconcile my account back down to $4,000. So my beginning balance for this paycheck is my ending balance for the last paycheck, which was $42.40. Oh, you know what? I'm lying. Because I actually have to add in what was left over from my YouTube check, which was $147.78. So that's going to give me an ending balance of $43.95.38. Almost forgot about that. Okay, so beginning balance $43.95.38. My income was $1166.38. Which leaves me with $5561.76. Okay, so fixed expenses is $494.76. Variable is $615. Savings, which also is going to include the investment account amount, is, sorry guys, my total was $349.92. Right. Yes. $349.92. So $5561.76 minus $494.76 minus $615 minus $349.92 is going to give me an ending balance of $4102.08, which means that to reconcile down, that's going to be $102.08. To leave me with a balance of $4,000. And that's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully nothing confused you. I mean, in the end, the only thing that really confuses people is when I start to divvy up my savings, because I do percentages, or when I divvy up my my check into the different percentages. But again, you guys, I do this for a specific reason. I'm very meticulous with my money. Everybody doesn't have to be that way. I just am. It makes me feel better, and I feel like I have more control over my money. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, but other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.